All right, how's everyone doing? Thanks for checking out my channel. If you hear any snoring in the backdrop, it's my little dog down there. He likes to sit underneath me, and he's sleeping really hard today. He's getting older. He had a long night, but anyway, so if you hear that, let's move forward. So what I want to talk about today is actually how failing is truly what's going to make you stronger. And I think a lot of people don't understand how the benefit of failing is truly what's going to make you a lot tougher mentally. And I think a lot of times we're kind of set up to think that failure after a while is just destroying us. And believe me, I have those days too, where you just, especially if you're an entrepreneur to a certain degree, or you're doing things like just very independent, where you kind of can tell where you're not getting the results you desire. It's not like, I get we all have places we work and things, but a lot of times when you're doing something very independent and you put a lot of money and time and effort into it and it just keeps failing, it just becomes daunting. It could become very depressing. And believe me, I understand all these things. I go through that still to this day, where I have these ups and downs and I get aggravated because I didn't get what I wanted out of it. I expected this to happen. It didn't happen. But then other times, a lot of things do go my way. I talk about a lot of times, and but I have a theory that I used to talk about it before, is every beating I caught made me that much tougher, and every beating I gave made me that much weaker. But I do think people have to understand that it's really, when it comes to failing, this can be in relationships, it could come in being an entrepreneur, it could be when applying for jobs. That's truly who's making us, making us durable, making us stronger, not weaker. And I think just handling rejection, for men, I should say, a lot of times, I think is different than women. I think a lot of men deal with rejection when trying to date, let's say, or meet certain types of women, and they get rejected throughout their life. And then if they want to go on to kind of be an entrepreneur or do other things, they're getting rejected. It's like, it's not just years of rejection a lot of times. It could go on for decades. And women deal with their own way of being rejected. I'm not going to say that one's worse than the other. I'm just talking, I'm a man and I talk to a lot of men, and I know when, dealing with rejection is very hard and you hit the wall sometimes. There's sometimes just that day or that week or that month or that year, you're just like, man, I can't handle this shit anymore. Why doesn't it go my way? Why am I always fighting against the grain? Why does everything always seem to be against me? Why doesn't it seem like I'm not lucky? And then you see other people that maybe not as intelligent as you, maybe making more money, or you see people that are, not as talented as you and they're more successful, or, you see all these things, right? And it's hard at times, but the reality is that has nothing to do with you. All you can concentrate and be in control of is who you are and what you want to do. And you got to look at kind of, and I heard this actually from someone before, the fail forward mentality. If you keep wanting to push yourself and you're failing, that's kind of a good thing. A lot of times you're not going to always succeed. He just hit the table. How you doing, buddy? So I just wanted to do a podcast on this regarding, do not get caught up and always look at yourself as a failure. Look at yourself. A lot of people, I will wrap it up with this, a lot of times throughout their life. You all right, buddy? He's getting old there. Is they don't realize all the things they've accomplished in their past. I'm telling you, all the people's lives that they've touched. You may be looking at something and just saying, hey, I'm a failure at this one specific thing, but you may have succeeded in hundreds of things throughout your life. All right, I'm just telling you, but a lot of people don't see that. You are probably a lot more successful than you believe it, and you've also probably helped a lot of people succeed that maybe never had the chance to succeed. Your knowledge, your information, even helping them at work, or just being a good friend. All right, I'm going to wrap it up there. I got to get this dog downstairs, get him some water. Thanks for checking out my channel. If you got any other questions or comments, hit me up at richcelenza.com. Come here, buddy. Oh! He's on camera here. Here he is. Here's Duncan. All right, take care, everyone.